This is another podcast. We right in the middle of the conversation. I am your host, Mr. Fremont. To my left, I have
Lee, aka House, aka Prentice. He fucking tripping on some shit. 3 shots. I can't even get the words out.
right.
And to my left, I have Deacon ass nigga.
Princess, aka Prinny D, CKA, Lee definitely taking 3 shots. BKA, she most certainly will take 3 shots. And to my left, I have
Taylor, aka Doc. Hey.
AKA the reason why we take it.
Right.
So, for those that don't know, this week was Taylor's birthday. She turned big old 28, right?
Yep.
Big old 28. So,
Welcome to the club.
Prentice went out of his way to get her our drink of the day, which is Jose Cuervo.
Which is my favorite.
Blue Agave.
If y'all ain't know, I got a song called Jose. And it's about Jose Cuervo.
On the mixtape you made?
Yeah, like
ago?
that's my favorite drink.
Oh,
I
yeah,
made a
you
whole
gotta,
song.
You gotta hear that one time at the end of the season. It can't be worse than the chromed out 380.
Nah, that was meme levels of awful.
we playing mixtapes. I had a mixtape. I'm gonna bring mine in.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I got a song.
At some point.
That's the first song I ever recorded was my song called Jose, and I was on some shit. I was drunk on some Jose Cuervo.
Every song.
Yeah, like
it's probably buried. It's not on the internet. You ain't gonna find it. I'm not gonna.
Mine was on MySpace, but it's probably all taken down.
Right.
I did mine with a T-Pain at
Oh yeah.
the ABC
I was
rap.
13. I just recorded on like an old tape cassette.
You had to get on your pencil game.
Everybody got a mixtape somewhere floating around
Yeah,
in the world.
I think so. Especially here in Baltimore.
Mine are buried. But let's go ahead and get these shots out of the way.
Come on, don't sound so down. Let's get these shots out of the way, guys.
Right.
Happy birthday, Taylor.
Yay.
That's why we drinking this.
All of us.
He was all excited. Now when it's getting real.
Everybody made a fucking.
Everybody made a
Right.
silent.
That's the shot face before the shot face.
All right. Ready? All right.
I can't do too many more of those.
I can't do too many more of those in my life.
Oh fuck.
This week I refused to make an ugly face. I kept my composure.
Mine wasn't that bad.
Mine wasn't that bad. I don't think it was.
It wasn't as bad, but I just know what it is.
I feel it in my ears though.
All right, well, in light of Taylor's birthday and the Jose Cuervo, Prinny D made the drink of the day for the Busy Making Drinks segment, and this the
Sweet farts.
Sweet and savory fart.
sweet and savory farts.
Farts.
So,
I like that name.
so with no further ado, we're gonna go ahead and switch it over to the Busy Making Drinks.
Today, it's my chance to make drink. Busy making drink segment. Pretty sure we got that down after this. There's no name for this drink, so we're just gonna call it the sweet and savory. It's gonna be a mixture of strawberries, tequila, because it's Doc's birthday. It's her favorite. Happy birthday, Doc.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, Sprite, instead of club soda, because club soda is trash. We got some basil. Then we got some agave. Fancy white people sugar.
That's right.
And lime. Probably won't need that much lime because we have the Sprite, and I'm pretty sure Sprite is like lemon lime or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we pre-cut the fruit to save time. Boom. Skipping a step. So let's pour this in here.
That's a big difference from opening last week's bottle.
Yeah, no pop.
No pop and no instant headache after
Yeah.
smelling it.
No instant hangover.
Right.
Pretty sure that's enough.
Yeah, that's enough. That's tequila.
Like that for
Like,
all
You
of
guys
us,
are no
though?
fun.
Like this is like all taking me back to the 90s. Every time I see a bottle of tequila, I'm back. What is
Ew.
that?
Basil
No,
paste.
the way it was coming up,
It's
just
like
didn't
green-
look,
like
it didn't
green.
look right.
Green
You
dude.
like bird dookie coming up.
Right. I'm like, ew.
So I'm sure that's like an equivalent of one leaf. Let me read these. A teaspoon is one leaf. Okay, cool. So that's about a teaspoon.
Yeah.
So one more.
Got clenched.
All right, that's enough there. A couple squirts of lime.
Okay.
Okay.
Should have went right in Chris.
I'd have been so hurt.
Literally would have been so hurt.
Right.
Right.
I had to throw these contacts away.
I be forgetting you wear glasses.
That was a good sound.
That was all he
That's an
satisfying.
interesting sound. Yeah. So is that like a loose type? Like, does that have like a honey texture, or is that more just like?
It's a little looser than honey.
Oh, all right.
It's like a simple syrup texture,
All right.
closer. God damn. Hey, Sprite.
The spicy Sprite.
Like-
Is it spicy?
Right.
It's not. You should have got some McDonald's.
Right.
That would have been spicy.
It would be a spicy Sprite.
It should be strong. That shit tastes like straight acid.
McDonald's Sprite be tasting like that because they machines don't be good. You drinking Sprite with an asterisk.
This tequila strong as food.
Okay.
Way more Sprite than Lee's drink. No
Oh,
shade.
right?
I think it was just.
I think the mixture of the Park Heights Punch was good.
It was amazing. It's just I was fucked up.
Yeah.
I said some shit to my girlfriend that I probably shouldn't have. Because I had some shit on my chest.
Park Heights Punch make you tough.
Yeah, so like, yeah, bitch. Like, no. I told her I apologize. I'm going to say I apologize on camera so she know I'm sorry. That wasn't me.
Make it official.
That was Ghost. Beyonce. Fruit kind of smell like, when you cut fresh fruit, it kind of smell like fart.
What?
This kind of smell like fart.
What the fuck?
That's probably the tequila making it smell like that.
No, y'all come over and smell this. It smells farty to me.
It do smell farty. What the fuck? What does it smell like fart?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it does. Add a little more agave in there.
And pretty smart.
Maybe we might rename this the farts.
Right.
We might need a little more tequila because I don't think that's going to be enough for everybody.
No, it's not.
So,
Or Sprite.
Strawberry parts.
Maybe a little bit both.
All right.
that's not half.
Oh,
It's
shit.
Taylor's birthday.
Okay. Taylor just got to take an extra shot. Don't make all of us.
We're in this together.
True.
Top it off with shrimp.
Which other ingredients can you just, you know, you just diluted the other ingredients. So you might gotta add some more basil
Oh, yeah.
and shit.
Bird poop.
True.
It made the sound of everything.
Right.
Oh, no.
Last time I was too strong. Just a little more agave because I wanted to be sweet. I didn't want to be all like death tasting.
So is agave really sweet?
You want to taste it? You never had it before. This is actually an opportunity.
Sure. Be another taste test.
I want to taste it.
Okay, yeah, that is good.
You taste like honey,
It tastes
don't
like no, it tastes like I forget what the name of that candy is, but
Oh, let me taste it.
it tastes like that. It tastes like a candy, but I can't remember what it was.
Like an old candy.
Yeah, like an old people church candy.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh,
Oops.
God damn, it's like no. Everybody else tasting it, you know.
It do taste like candy.
It tastes like that candy you get off the ice cream truck that's clear, but they got gum in the middle. It's called
Kinda
Bol, B-O-L.
Balls.
It's like a little clear candy, but they got pink bubble gum in the middle.
Alright, so
As
someone
soon
else
as
will
you
taste
see it,
this.
you probably gonna know what I'm talking about.
Taylor, it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Let us know if we need more
Oh, we
sweetness.
got some official cups today, y'all.
We got glasses.
Yeah, because we're adults.
We be fancy today.
Alright.
I'm gonna hold mine from the bottom like this.
With my pinky out. I'm gonna look. Taste that.
Oh, whew. That's
Smell-
definitely.
smell
All I did was lick my thumb and I tasted tequila.
Yeah.
Probably was heavy handed on that.
These.
I do smell weird.
Oh, okay, I do know what that is.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Does it taste good?
Oh, okay.
That's what it tastes like. You remember these, Taylor?
Oh yeah,
It tastes like that without the gum.
this tastes.
The tequila is strong as fuck.
Yeah, the tequilas taste so
Oh,
strong.
man.
And
Well, you shouldn't have listened to us.
Who told him to put more tequila in there? All right, I'll try it.
We might need more strawberries.
Yeah, I think
It's not
that's
strawberry
I
enough.
think we need some more strawberries.
Definitely need
in
more
it.
strawberries. And the puree of the strawberries like making me
I'll
like.
try it.
It's not gross, but it needs some more sweetness. I can taste the hint of the basil,
Yeah, I can take the basil too.
so we definitely need more strawberry and more.
It definitely smells farty, but
It
not like
doesn't
in
taste
a
bad.
not like in a straight out the butt way. Like
Like it's been linked. Or you walk into it in the grocery store, like, damn,
Yeah,
it's
it
like
don't
what?
taste bad. It just tastes like.
Smells like an aisle 3 fart.
I think I want to rename this drink part.
it's not bad.
We're going to add more strawberries. But we're going to do that off camera.
Yeah.
All right, well.
So as it stands, this hasn't been my best, but we're still tweaking it. So I'm going to give it a 5 off GP.
Going off the current taste, I'd give it a. Give it about a 3.5.
It got like a cream of wheat texture.
I know, that's what's good.
It's like pulpy almost.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anybody want a strawberry to garnish that cup too? Or just me?
I probably stay.
We should wait until it was the final cut of it. That way we're not wasting a garnish on
Are
a
we still going?
I
Yeah.
say this might be a 3.5 too.
3.5.
Yeah.
It's not nasty, and I can definitely feel it
Yeah.
already. Like that's because it's
That's not a
tequila.
good
Tequila is
sign.
like my kryptonite. But
But yeah, we're definitely going to add more strawberries. So yeah,
all right.
stick around.
Oh,
Maybe
is
this-
this cost effective?
Yeah,
right,
it was
yeah.
pretty cost effective. We about to skip that again. The Jose Cuervo was only $20. It was on sale. I don't know how much it costs normally, but
It's probably like 23.
Yeah. Yeah.
$20. The strawberries were on sale for 2 pounds was $2. So altogether probably like $40, a little less than that. The glasses,
Oh, I do feel it. Like
Yeah, it definitely hit you.
we might not need another glass of this. This still might not be enough for everybody.
it might be.
It might
For
be.
one, I mean,
For
everybody
one
probably get
tequila.
one good cup.
And then we taking a shot, so and then we putting ice in it, so it might
Yeah,
be stressed
Jesus
out.
Christ, I've been drinking wine all day. Like
Yeah, why not?
All right, well, this has been the Busy Making Drinks segment. This is called a what?
We're gonna call it
cream of wheat.
sweet and
Cream of
savory,
wheat, strawberry cream of wheat.
sweet and savory fart.
Sweet
That's a sweet and
savory.
savory. Sweet and savory farts.
And that's
All
going
right.
on the Instagram page.
All right, well, and we're back from the Busy Making Drinks segment with the sweet and savory farts.
How can you say that with a straight face?
I smile when I hear it.
So Taylor, since it was your birthday, how was your week? How was your birthday extravaganza?
It was cool. I celebrated like a old lady. All I did was I just went to the movies and out to eat, and it was cool. I went and saw Ma.
Oh
And
yeah,
that was good.
Ma was. Have you seen?
Yeah,
You plan on
did
seeing
you
Ma?
see it?
I do.
Oh,
All right, we can't
won't
talk about it. All
that.
right.
Oh, I'm not one of those people. I'm still. If anything, it'll make me want to see it. Or
It
not
was
see
funny.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
funny.
it was
to me.
funny.
Did you see it?
I have no. I don't want to see
She's
it.
not saying it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I saw that,
Yeah.
and it was good. And I saw it at security, so it was very entertaining because it was a black audience watching that movie.
Who
So
directed that movie?
The people that made
Ron Coogler.
no,
It's like-
I don't know.
It seemed like some.
I know it was like before the movie came on, that when they show like the little different companies or whatever. It was that weird one with the little
Blumhouse.
possessed girl. Oh, Blumhouse. That's what it's called.
yeah,
I kind of say I want
Okay.
My main reason for wanting to see it because I want to see a black woman kill some white teens.
She did a good job. She did a good job in that
did.
movie.
It's
I
like a
don't-
Michael Peel movie. What's his name?
yeah, Jordan Peele.
Michael
Jordan Peele.
No, it wasn't that. It
Because
wasn't
kicking
that.
it already.
Yeah, it was. She did a good job though. Like, cause I as far as all the movies I've seen,
Michael Kill.
Fuck is Michael Peel?
as far as all the movies she's been in, she was always like a supporting role. So it was good to see her doing like a lead role. She did alright.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, she do always do support roles
yeah.
and stuff like that. And it was.
Is
cool,
she from?
man.
Somebody told me she was from Baltimore. I don't know how she is.
I was more excited to see her in a different genre because she always somebody mother and shit.
Yeah.
Or like
Wasn't she in
servant.
Help?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
was
or maid or some
like some
side-
maid. Yeah,
some-
like
Yeah.
she always a supporting character.
Right. So it was cool to see her there. And she did it right. I mean, it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
But
Most definitely.
Drink is hitting hard and fast.
yeah, I feel like I'm turning
That's
red.
what she said.
Well, we'll know when you drink.
Hell,
Your
I love
eyes is gonna get red.
I know, like
love
it's
your hair
always
color.
like
Thank you. Oh yeah, that's another thing I did for my birthday. I got my hair dyed. So I had this color before, and I just wanted to go back 10 years ago because that's when I had my hair dyed red. So
Don't
I'm
make
like,
me feel old. You can say 10 years ago and you was an adult at 10 years ago.
yeah, like
Speaking of which,
10,
our reunion is this
18.
year.
So
Y'all going?
I think so.
the reunion? I'm still trying to decide if I want to go to my high school.
I don't even know. Have there been
reunion.
plans announced? Like what the event is supposed to be?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So basically, the prom it's supposed to be an adult prom.
Oh, I didn't go to high school prom.
I was about to say the
so
same thing. I
I
didn't
just
go
didn't
to-
go to adult prom.
Y'all didn't go to a high school prom?
I didn't pay that dues package. I just wanted my diploma and get me up out of there.
That's exactly what I wanted. I didn't go to graduation.
I did go to graduation.
I graduated on my birthday. I went to graduation.
Oh.
That was my
So
present to
super
myself.
late to you.
Like that was my present to
Speaking
myself.
of which, it's prom season now, ain't it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything crazy this year.
No,
Thank
I
God.
had.
no,
Right.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I saw yesterday. This girl went to prom. She's here in Baltimore.
Oh God.
She had a helicopter drop her off.
Wow.
Yeah, a helicopter dropped her off at a parking lot. I mean, it was like, I think it was at a mall parking lot. Drop her off at a parking lot. They had a Lamborghini come pick her up to take her to prom.
It's fucking prom.
And the
So,
whole
wait.
neighborhood was in the parking lot
I'd be
cheering
much more
her
impressed
on.
by the helicopter than the Lamborghini. Like if you pulled up to prom in a helicopter, I'd be like, yo,
But she
you won.
couldn't pull up to in the helicopter.
Man,
So,
So what was
like,
the
I'd have found a way. I'd have pulled up on the
Helicopter.
school lawn. Like it ain't
the
like what they gonna
helicopter.
do.
So I guess she must have told everybody to just meet them at the parking lot because she pulled into the parking lot. Like she already got ready. Like her going off was from that parking lot.
We're gonna be fucked up. I don't want to take another shot of this.
I got the least amount of clothes on and I'm hot.
It's stupid to me.
Yeah.
People spend like instead of using all that fucking money on a prom and all that extra shit, get them a fucking car.
Yeah, like these kids now, they getting their parents to buy them $3,000 shoes to go to the prom. I had a conversation with my one little cousin. She like, yeah, he getting some. I don't know what the fuck they was.
I remember it was a teacher that got in trouble around prom season because she was saying these parents spend all this money for their kids to go to prom, but yet they come to school and ain't got no supplies, no books.
But
no-
it's true.
It's true. I think she got in trouble
She
too, which
did.
I was kind of upset because I'm like, she's telling the truth. Like,
She offended some of them weak ass parents. That's
Right.
what that was.
It was somebody I was talking to on Facebook. They were saying that their neighbor was did the prom. They had a Lamborghini or whatever, Jaguar or something. They had somebody go out, their kids go out in that, but the next week they had an eviction notice on their door.
nah.
So it was like they didn't went all out for that kid,
Yeah.
but can't now that you and your kid don't got nowhere to live.
Right.
Dumbass.
Not
Like-
in college.
For one night, for a party.
And most of the
Right.
time, it
It's
be
a
the
party.
kids that get the most, that look the best for prom, that's probably doing the worst in school. It's just like, so you're doing all this, and you might not even graduate.
Then you got
Right.
the kids, the girls that's dressed like absolute club thoughts.
Yes, they don't even be having clothes
I
on.
didn't see none of that this year, though, thankfully. I mean,
And yeah, a
the
lot.
one
I've
that
seen
caught
a
the
lot
helicopter,
more.
was she still looking ratchet at the end of it? Or?
This girl looked like she needed to be on the red carpet. Like that's how like
That's not bad.
how
Mm.
like she
So they
wore
spend a lot of
red.
money on her outfit too.
Yeah, on her outfit. So they spent money on the helicopter, her outfit, and the Lamborghini
Sure.
or whatever.
If you got, I feel like if you got money to get a helicopter, you ain't hurting. So I mean,
No, black folks.
Groupon. It's like no.
Black folks will splurge a bunch of money on one thing, and then this motherfucker, she ain't gonna have shoes for the next 6 months.
probably
But I feel like that shows the condition that black people are in. We are so desperate to celebrate.
not even
You know.
celebrate.
it's a prom.
It's
What
not
are
even
you
celebrate.
like,
I
what in
think
the
it's
world?
Statistically, like we're not supposed to make it past 21. So if you're 18, then you finish high school. They say allegedly a lot of black men don't make it to graduate high school. So that just shows the
Yeah.
condition we in to where we gotta.
I'm thinking more like along the lines of the condition of trying to show up other people.
Yeah, that's what
like
Yeah.
I want my kid to come to prom with the best this whatever, even though I ain't really got it, but I don't want nobody to say that she ain't show up looking
Yeah.
That's what it is. They're so pressed about what other people
right.
are looking at.
So I'll
And
put myself 6 to 8 months in debt
what's that
for
shit
this
Kanye
helicopter.
said? Man, I spent $400 on this. Just to be like, nigga, you ain't up on this.
Mhm.
Yeah, that.
Go to the grocery store.
Right.
Yeah, that's what that is. That mentality.
It's sad, but it is the truth. But I ain't go to prom, so I ain't.
Respect Knuckles for that Kanye drop.
I went to
Right.
prom.
And that was classic Kanye. That's the Kanye we need back. But,
I saved hella
Right.
money
It's college
on my prom.
dropout, Kanye, if I'm not mistaken.
right.
Mm-hmm.
I saved hella money on my prom though. Like
I did too. I
my
did.
mother made my dress, and
I saved that money too.
Yeah.
I ain't go.
Yeah, my mom made my dress for junior and senior
Oh,
prom.
that's what's up.
Because I wanted something original that I knew nobody else was going to wear.
Your mom like really.
See,
like
y'all
sad
got
like
more
that.
leeway with
Yeah,
that
my
because
mother,
y'all
she
can
shit.
get custom dresses made. I mean, guys, I guess can get custom.
You got custom tux.
Yeah, but
Oh wow.
But it's more heard of for the female. To do
Right.
it. Like,
most of the dudes just go rent a tux.
it's more.
Take it
It's
back.
more. It's more of a thing now. I feel like than it was when we went to prom.
Oh yeah.
Like dudes now get a lot of custom shit now, but it was not that heard of for a dude to get custom shit.
Yeah.
Dude playing
Like
when
this-
we
I
was in
saw
school
it
just
was
to get
two-
laid.
It was a
Yeah.
couple people that had the same tux on.
It was
and
only
went to
two
prom.
people I saw. No, three people I saw that had like custom shit on at my prom. It was this dude that had an all jean patchwork outfit. Rest his soul, that shit looks stupid.
That's what I was like,
Oh, he died.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was another dude that had on a fucking top hat, some $3,000 shoes, and a cane.
why did
He
they
looked-
always want to bring a cane? I swear I saw somebody with a cane at my prom.
It looks
too.
stupid.
So he can walk with his pimp walk.
Yeah, and the girl that he bought was didn't go to our school. She was just like, she said he would buy me Valentino's after this. So, you know. She was so embarrassed. And then
Wow.
the other dude, he was kind of chill. He had like a custom made Kango situation going on, and he had like these shoes that had like cow fur that matched the Kango. Yeah, like
Patchwork of a cow.
it's like the real short cow fur, and it was like the same color as the Kango. And I was like, all right, that's kind of modest compared to this shit over here with a top hat
Yeah.
and patchwork
Patchwork
jean
jean.
outfit over here that don't even look like it's for the prom. It look like it's for
Young
some fucking
patchy.
LL Cool J music video. But
I think it's all about the shoes for the guys. Like
Yep.
what I've been
It is.
seeing is it's
Yeah,
all
man,
about
the
the shoes.
I'm like,
But they don't
God,
wear socks with
these
their
the
shoes.
Balenciaga.
Like they
I
don't wear
can't do
socks.
that.
They don't wear socks with their shoes, and it's weird. It makes me feel like their feet stink that whole night.
They do.
Like,
I've never been able to be. I know that like that became like a fashion thing with dudes who wear like the little. Well, I don't even know what they
I
are.
wore this with the
yeah.
ankles out.
And then those socks, and they got on the shoes.
I
I'm
am
just like,
delicious.
where your socks at, yo? Like, where your socks at?
Yeah.
Loafers with no socks always bothered me. Like loafer type
Yeah.
shoes.
I feel like your socks are like a highlight for real, because you throw some crazy socks on with your shoes and it matches shit.
Yeah.
You like, damn, look at them socks, boy.
It's like they don't even
Socks.
care no more. They just throw the shoe on.
And that PB action.
Yeah, and then they be ashy too. Yeah.
I tried the no sock thing. It was the shoe was cutting the fuck out my heel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was rubbing against my heel. I was like, no.
No, one
Yeah.
time I had to wear no socks with some Doc Martens. That was some miserable shit.
No, I need.
Matter of fact, I was not far from here. I was walking to that seafood spot. Collins.
Oh yeah.
That's what it is. I couldn't get the shit out last time I was trying to explain to you. The seafood spot in the street. But
Oh, I don't even.
walking from Collins, and Josh had to put me on his back because the shit was like rubbing the back of my feet raw.
Ouch.
It was a good day.
How was everybody else's week? I feel like we went off on a tangent about prom.
yeah.
Right. About prom. Right. Well, my week was good, so y'all can go ahead.
My week was cool. I drank like regular coffee.
Did you get the shits?
It didn't give me the shits, but it like fucked me up.
What's
bro.
regular coffee?
Like caffeinated, because I normally drink decaf. Because I like the taste
okay.
of coffee, but I'm already high energy, so.
Yeah, why do you like the taste of coffee?
I don't like.
Cause
I only drink coffee.
Coffee
if I
make
can
me
stay up.
sleepy.
When I worked at Starbucks, it like made me a coffee snob because they like make us drink coffee. When they training you, they tell you you got like a coffee passport book, and like you got the different coffees and you got to taste and see. You got to like basically identify where you can find on your palate. So you sip it like what flavors can you taste? What flavors can you
Wow.
identify? Blah 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 blah. So like not everybody do it, but I was really excited about it. 'Cause I work at Starbucks,
Yeah.
so I did that shit. So that made me like a coffee store. I love the taste of coffee or see where I can like. Oh, this is a Matrin. This is this.
Oh
this is-
wow.
Oh,
So I
you
really
know
They
what?
are educate you
I
on
had a
coffee.
coffee on Friday at work, and it was disgusting. It was a breakfast blend. It tasted like they had orange juice in it.
Anything that
Yeah,
say
yeah.
breakfast
It got orange
blend.
one. Yeah, that's you can taste the different flavors. That's what I like about coffee.
I hated everything
I
about
don't
it.
like breakfast
But I
blend
bought
tea
it, so I
either.
finished it.
That sounds
For me, it's just I just felt like I was on crack or something. I don't see how people drink it every day. I just like,
Nah.
hey.
Yeah.
That's like,
The reason why I can't drink coffee
You
is
must have
because
made it
after a
strong.
while, like, I started to get jittery, like my fingers can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like, nah.
That's not
ain't
a
the
problem
move.
with coffee for me. It's more so like the energy drinks, like the Monster
yeah,
and
nah.
shit. I had a
Oh, they
Monster.
make me feel that way too.
Yeah.
I had
Had
a
a
Monster
Red
one
Bull,
time. I was like flush red and fucking
I sniffed the Monster energy drink before.
sniff.
Sniffed it?
Yeah. I
You're
don't
just
know.
not gonna explain that.
I was it was an extreme phase in high school where
Like you snorted it?
I put a straw in my nose and
Liquid?
I was going through like an extreme phase. Like I was
What the fuck?
I was watching Jackass and shit. So. It's an extreme phase. That
I
same week.
died immediately.
That's
I ain't
it.
gonna do the extreme phase. X Snow E extreme phase after that was like the 90s. Extreme.
I put my fingers in mouth straps that same week. I was jumping off roofs and shit.
Oh nah.
I was wilding.
Yeah, nah,
I was jumping through sheds.
That was some shit every kid tried to like do in the 90s and shit. Extreme stair jumping.
Yeah. Like niggas literally like.
I'm trying to show how I broke my wrist when I was.
Right.
Thank God I never broke anything, but like niggas was doing stupid shit. Like one of my friends, we kicked in the shed. We just bored kids, so he kicked the shed. We didn't think the shed was that far, so when he kicked it, he flew all the way into the shed. So he got to run aside and just doof, and then we just see him go in and shit. We like, damn.
Kids do stupid shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But other than the coffee making me feel like a crackhead, my week was good.
My week was very trying. A very trying week. Very trying people, but you know, it was alright.
Mine was cool. Still, you know, learning the ropes, getting the swing of things in my new job or whatever. I like it. It's busy. When it's not busy, it's not busy. So, you know, because you know how sometimes when you work at a job and there's nothing to do, they want you to just find something to do.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's not my job.
Organize
or
these paper
that's not,
clips.
Right, that's not important.
Organize these paper clips.
Like,
Right.
Alphabetical order. They have serial numbers. Like,
Right. So it's just like, no, like, so that's why people be BSing on their job. Like, I'm going to take an extra 3 hours to do this one thing I know I can do in 30 minutes. Because if I'm sitting here with nothing to do, then somebody want to ask me, can I go make some copies of some papers? It's like, no. But, yeah, so my job is, it's cool. I'm getting the hang of it.
That's what's up.
So, into our first topic.
Oh, yeah, it's about to get dark, I guess, for a second.
Disclosure, it will get dark. An African-American male I'm sad to hear about.
What was his name?
Fuck that nigga name.
Daenerys.
Oh, God.
I was so hurt because I was hoping it was a white person. Not because I hate white people, but because, you know, when they do something bad,
Darion Vince.
when they do something bad, I'm like, yes, it's not us. And this time, killing kids, that's not normally our crime. That's not their crime.
I mean, no, it happens more often than we know. It just don't make
I think more times on black people it's negligence, not like I meant to kill you.
No, it's some people out here that's crazy.
Yeah, it's more than one. It's a couple people locked up right now in Baltimore.
But I'm just
But predominantly, I feel
statistically,
like
it's more likely for your white parent to kill you than your black parent. That's what I'm saying.
Black parents threaten you that they're gonna kill you.
Yeah, they tell you, "I kill you if you do that." They'll
Right.
leave them dishes clean. Like it's just dishes. Like
Right.
Jesus.
They don't actually.
White people don't actually do it.
Right.
Yeah, that's why they don't threaten their kids.
I said clean the dog poop. How many kids?
Right.
So like I was just like,
Except for that one lady that killed all 3 of her kids and put them in a deep freezer. Some shit.
That was a black lady.
Yeah, it's a black lady.
Ooh.
No, she killed 2 of them, put them in a deep freezer, and 2 of them were still alive. And the reason why she
I think I
killed 2
remember
of them is because she said that they raped the youngest son.
Yeah, I
So
do
she
remember
killed
that.
him.
oh, I do remember that.
Oh, I remember
they
that
deserve
story,
to
yeah.
die.
That's what she said.
I concur.
I can't argue it.
I don't.
can't
now,
kill
this,
my
this
own
is my
kids.
thing. This is my
That
thing.
is- yeah,
that
This
is
is my
extreme.
thing, right? This is my take on it. These are kids, right?
Mhm.
This one youngest kid, he could have made most of that shit up. And then it's like, even if it was true, where did these kids pick up that behavior? I don't think they deserved it because at the end of the day, that's
right. I think
that's
that's
learned
right.
Yeah,
behavior.
because kids learn
You're
stuff.
right. I take that back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's learned behavior. So, as a mom, that she didn't
How old were
catch
they?
that.
Were they like?
The oldest one was like 12. That was,
Okay, that's
that was,
different. Okay, I thought
that
they were
was,
probably like teenagers or something.
Yeah.
Stormy was her name, the oldest one.
Okay, yeah, they were kids. So
Stony.
they did it that
Stony
time.
was the oldest. She was like 11 or 12. And then the boy that she killed was 9. And the boy that, that said all
she
this
was
heavy
wild,
6.
yeah.
So kids make shit up. It was like, if you listen to her story, she was feeding him the information to relay back to her. And she said, did they do this? And he said, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And also, she was raped by a neighbor when she was a kid, and she never got retribution for that because her mother never did nothing about it. So,
It's mine.
So
Right, I was about to say that sound like mine.
So I'll take that back. They probably.
I feel like
deserve
she
it.
coerced this kid into saying this stuff, and then she goes on to kill the 2 kids. And then I will say this, like, more often than not, kids are nasty. They nasty as shit.
Yeah, I was a pervert as a child.
Kids are nasty. They touch each other all the time, and we don't know about it. And
We know about it. We just figured that we did it when we was
right,
Yeah,
right.
you
So
did.
that's what that was for the most part. And as a mom, you're supposed to talk to them about that.
True.
If that is what happened, not fucking
yeah.
kill them, torture them to
That was
death.
probably more so her own demons versus.
Yeah, that was.
Right, and if you listen to her talk, she do seem to have some wires are loose. So it's like that. It's a whole bunch of.
Yeah, when I was watching the trial, I was like, yeah, this bitch crazy. 'Cause she absolutely had no remorse about it.
None.
Yeah.
And
That was
as a
her getting
parent, like
revenge
even
on
if
somebody else that wasn't involved.
these
Like,
like all
thinking she
young
was.
ass kids. If that's what, even if that is what happened, if your first instinct is to, I felt like I had to kill them demons. Like, something is wrong. Some wires are loose, and it's like if that's something like maybe in the moment she felt that way, but it's been months at this point, and you still sitting there and saying, I don't feel no remorse for killing them demons. That's what she said. They were not my kids. I have 2 kids. So that's somebody that ain't got it all.
So the guy in Texas, it was what exactly was the motive, or is there a story behind it?
He is not given a motive.
He said it was an accident.
He said it was an accident, but his initial story was that somebody broke into the house, knocked him out, and he woke up in a field, and Maleah was gone, and his car was gone.
So
And that ended up being a lie.
Yeah.
Right.
Her the whole time.
After the police came forward with like
And he was
evidence.
the child's stepfather, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the police came forward with evidence. They, was able to conclude that he dismembered the child in the house. They don't have a body. They found her blood, and I guess tools or whatever. So that's I guess what he came forward to
How
confess.
the fuck do you just
Right, that's what I'm
cut
saying.
somebody up by accident?
Right. Like that's not.
Yeah, that's not an accident.
It wasn't an
Accident
accident. He
involved
fucking
garbage
did
disposal,
that
like, I
shit.
don't
He
understand.
just fucking did it. Like
Yeah.
it's no accident. Dismembering somebody's body over like you like come on, that's not
Then
no
driving them
accident.
to a whole nother fucking
Right,
state.
4
That's why,
hours away.
yeah,
Like
that's why, I feel like anything is always risky because you never really know who that person is or how they feel about whoever your child might be.
It wasn't a biological dad.
No, it was a
That
stepdad. So
That's why when I get married, it's gonna be the one and only time. And hopefully, when I get married, it'll be that person forever to death do us part. And we have
Sounds
kids
good.
because I don't want to have kids outside of marriage. I know people be like, "Well, don't say that because you could have a divorce," but the plan is not to have a divorce. That's why I'm being so selective.
that's
Yeah.
good.
I should have ate something.
You want some fries?
Yep,
They're dry as fuck.
I'm sure.
now, there's no defense for this guy at all.
It's
like,
not. He's
period.
a piece of shit.
But that's why I don't date people with kids, or never would have dated somebody seriously with kids, because it's just like I don't know your
Also
kid
have a
like
role.
that. I might not like your kid. I'm not gonna kill your kid, but it's just like.
I know I ain't gonna kill nobody, kid.
Nah.
Damn. I'm worried about if your kid gonna kill me. The fuck?
She's like a little girl though. So
Okay.
she wasn't she wasn't no threat to
I think
anything.
even
but-
worse. Cause like, what the fuck can a 4-year-old do to you to make you in?
Right.
The mom is fucking a screwball because she's like kind of defending him.
Because the way he was explaining the story, sounded like she knew what
He
was
said,
basically
I believe him that it was an accident, but he chopped your baby up.
Right.
He disposed of the body.
Into another state
Right.
on accident.
They planned this together.
Yeah.
The
did.
fuck?
Yeah,
They
like,
I heard
probably
that one lady, she's about to get a movie.
Casey Anthony,
yeah. She's about to get a movie.
She killed that baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they know she killed her.
Everybody do, y'all.
It's because of this though that she got away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like the mother that flushed her child or some shit. She was like pregnant when she was like 18. And she threw the baby in a dumpster or something. Because she was white and educated and from one of those hoity-toity neighborhoods. Like, she just made a
Affluent.
mistake.
Prom night.
It's always it's, the justice system always looks at them type of situations. The same thing with not
Brock
Denver,
Turner or
Brock Turner, yeah.
He got caught red-handed raping a woman.
Right.
The process of raping. So
And
Right,
they-
in the
and
process.
people held him down till the police came. That nigga only did 3 months out of a 6-month sentence. So they said going sending him to prison would be detrimental to his
To
career.
his career.
Right.
Like,
No,
what?
raping somebody is
Right.
definitely your future. But
Cause like, what about the little 14-year-old? He ran over a police officer, and she died, and they gave him life. And like to me, I don't feel as though they should have gave
Was
him
it a white
life.
boy?
Yeah, and a white officer or whatever. I felt like they
I
gave him
think I
life.
remember that
They
story.
gave him life, and I don't think they should have gave him life because like. For black people, like we see black people get shot by police all the time. So in his mind, when that cop pulled that gun on him,
Oh, so he ran him over trying to get away from a cop that pulled a gun out on him.
Yeah.
Oh, nah.
I don't know. I won't say that he don't deserve life because he did kill the damn.
But like, I don't think it was like malicious.
But as a 14-year-old kid, if a cop pulls a gun out on you, you're not thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna kill him." It's just I gotta get away. And the cop was probably in front of the car because they like to put themselves in dangerous situations and then say, "I was."
I don't know. I'm like a firm believer of an eye for an eye. So you take a life, your life should be taken.
Not at 14.
Literally.
But as far as he was thinking, that cop was ready to take his life.
What was he doing?
Fight or flight. They was robbing.
What was he doing in the first place?
They was robbing houses. Like I'm not like justifying like what he was doing, but I'm like
I think I do remember that. Yeah.
I'm not justifying like he shouldn't have no consequence, but I'm just saying give him life.
Something was doing that he wasn't supposed to be doing. He was 14 and behind the wheel in the first place. What was he doing?
He was robbing
houses.
Okay, so like I said, he deserved that life sentence.
I don't think a kid that's 14 has a concept of what the rest of my life is like.
Yeah,
that's a whole other argument.
Especially when as people get lesser time for like more dangerous crimes.
Yeah. Now, granted, he should have got definitely a severe punishment.
He should have got
already in the act of committing the crime.
At least that good 25 years.
He should
25 years from 14. Yeah, well, you still at least might be able to live a second half of your life. It probably won't be worth much.
Try to rehabilitate him. Don't just like take his whole life away from 14. That's my only issue.
You can fix a 14-year-old.
So this is my argument.
So jail won't fuck around.
And here's my argument. There's a 15-year-old boy. I think his name was also Dylan. White kid. Had 2 parents from the outside ends, a loving family and all that. He had a brother that was 18 that moved out as soon as he turned 18, right?
Are you talking about the white boy that shot the church up?
No. Okay. Different situation. Not as well
known.
Another
Dylan? Jesus.
No, not as well known, this story. But the kid, I heard the 911 tape. I mean, you feel sympathy when you hear the 911 tape, but once you hear the backstory, it's like, oh, okay. But the kid, he called, he was genuinely upset. He took a rifle, woke up in the morning, killed both his parents in the bathroom, and then called 911 and was crying about it. He's like, I didn't want to do this. I love my parents. And he going off. And you could tell he was legitimately distraught because when they put him in the back of the fucking cop car and went back in the house to go check if the parents was alive, him not knowing he was being recorded, he's still wailing and going off and crying no, I didn't mean it. But after getting testimony from people outside within the family and the brother, they found out that the parents were somewhat verbally abusive, which is why the brother left the day he turned 18. So once this information came out, it was like, okay, well, he had told some friends at school he was going to kill his parents a month before that. He said, I'm going to kill my parents.
Premeditated.
Yeah. So with that being said, I'm not thoroughly behind the idea that because a teen is not fully developed, they don't deserve to get the life sentence. Because this is
Did he get life?
He has life.
Okay.
Yeah, he has life. He go up for parole.
Oh, but he has a possibility of parole.
He do, but this is his second time around because he went up for parole in 2015. His plea was denied, and he come back up for parole 2022 or something. I can't remember.
A lot of times they give more. A lot of times, and especially with black people, they'll probably give them without the possibility.
I think he got without, but my whole thing that's a different situation to me because he created that child did a crime out of because he was being abused. So I take that with a grain of salt because I feel as though he shouldn't have got life either because he was being abused. So it was something that drove him to be like that.
It wasn't even legit abuse. It was his parents were strict and he didn't like it.
Oh, then that's different. Then he deserved the book to be thrown at him. But these kids was doing crimes out of lack of opportunity, because they was robbing people. When you rob people, you don't have money.
But
yes and no, because teenagers sometimes do things like that just because.
Right.
Yeah. Think about all the people that probably is was even when we was growing up, probably selling drugs or whatever. You come from a good 2-parent household, you live in a nice house. So you just selling drugs for what?
But I don't think those kids was like that.
Even that aside, right? The whole opportunity thing, even if you come from a place of poverty or whatnot, the consequences of things, right from wrong. So when you go out and do these things anyway, what the consequence may be.
Yeah. So like I said, for me, that's the fight or flight. Somebody got a gun at you and you see all the time on the news.
Is that the same story where the one boy that they caught ended up telling on everybody else?
I think. No, that's not it. I thought it was the same.
I thought it was too.
No, because the only person that got a lot of time was the one that actually ran over, that was driving.
Right.
The rest of them got charged for the theft. I think they probably got some other
I think
charges.
some of the ones that got charged. I think that sounds like the same story where the ones that got pulled up was snitching on.
It does.
'Cause I think we had a whole segment about that, about is that snitching or is that not snitching.
I can't
I
remember.
feel like that's the same story, but I don't know. That could be the Jose
But
talk.
I ain't gonna talk about snitching. Like, you're not about to, I'm
Snitching?
not going down with you.
Street niggas, snitching only apply to street niggas. If you're not a street nigga,
If you
snitching don't apply
if
to
you
you.
in the act of doing all that stuff and you get caught and you tell on the people you was running with, that's snitching.
That's
But if
snitching.
you are an upstanding citizen, you live on a block and you saw somebody get murdered and you tell the
That
police
is not
that's what
snitching.
happened, you're not a snitch.
You're doing your citizen job. You're
Right.
protecting yourself. Like,
Exactly.
But if you was with the man that killed the man and then you got caught up and then you told on him, then you're a
That's
snitch.
snitching.
So, but
Yeah.
that's a whole different thing. Are we still talking about the Houston? I mean, the Texas. I guess we no.
we
It
finished
just
the
mixed
crime.
into a whole
Yeah, we went everywhere. with
murder.
Murder is bad.
Like,
that.
Murder is
Very
bad.
very
That's what I said.
episode.
Murder's
Thanks
bad.
to Jose.
Murder is bad. Of course. So let's talk about this Beyonce bullshit.
First of all, oh no, go ahead. Yeah.
First of
We heard that
First of all,
people
never
starting to
mind.
compare her to Michael Jackson.
Mm.
Maybe to the young generation who never like, I think you posted something like that. Maybe to the young generation, like maybe they can't compare Michael Jackson like we
never
do because his
experienced
character been
Michael
so
Jackson.
defamated and destroyed. Since
they
they've
weren't
been
around during the Michael
Yeah.
Jackson versus Prince era. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like our generation grew up in between both. We saw both. We saw Michael Jackson usually like towards the second half of his career, and we saw Beyonce basically from the beginning to where
saw
she is
white
now.
Michael.
But we arguably seen him in his prime though, because like.
Right.
That's when Butterflies, Invincible.
Yeah.
He still was doing everything. Well, Thriller
He
probably
still
was his
was on his
prime, but he
shit.
still
Well,
was
I was about to say,
doing
I don't know if Butterflies was his prime.
He still did.
He still remember the time.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he still did.
That shit was like prime Mike
That came out when?
after Thriller, because Thriller is when
Mhm.
Thriller had like a whole bunch of classics on it. Thriller was an amazing album.
Right, but that was kind of before our
That's
time.
like that was kind of before, but like in the '90s,
Yeah,
early
I remember
'90s,
the
that's when he
time.
had jams with the Michael Jordan in the video. Mike still was that nigga.
Was that Michael
And we
Jackson?
had
or Shaq?
history. The CD
Damn, no,
history.
Michael Jackson,
Right?
yeah.
And wasn't he?
I
Did
thought
he have a CD
Shaq
called
was in
History?
that.
No, he
Michael
did a
Jackson.
music video called
Yeah.
Jam,
No.
Okay.
and had Michael Jordan. He's playing basketball in the video with Michael Jordan and shit like that.
Mm.
Like Jam.
Did he
Oh,
have,
I
did he have
never
like an
heard
album
that.
called History or something?
Yeah, History. That's when he turned to a
Yeah.
fucking robot and shit.
Yeah, that was hard. That album was
Smooth
hard.
Criminal was a white Mike.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
I mean,
We saw Michael
bad,
Jackson.
bad was
we
peak
saw-
Mike. Mike at
I don't
bad
Yeah.
was
agree
Mike.
that she's become a bigger artist than Michael Jackson, but I can
No.
see why that's starting to become the conversation because now it's a newer generation.
Yeah.
It's all
They
social
don't know
media
Mike.
driven. They don't know
I
Michael
will
Jackson for
acknowledge
what he
that
was.
She's a phenomenal performer.
Yeah.
She is probably the biggest artist now.
Yeah, so I would acknowledge, like, if she gets that type of ranking now, then, yeah, I can acknowledge that because she is as big as Michael Jackson was to the current generation.
I don't think she as big because like
Beyonce don't have no competition. That's the thing. There is no other woman.
I don't
Michael Jackson had no
Artist.
competition.
yes, she did.
Michael
Prince,
Jackson had
Prince.
Prince, a whole
Oh,
bunch
sure.
of people that was in the '90s. New Edition. There's a whole lot of names
I would
out
say
in the
just
'90s.
Prince.
New edition. You gonna put whole new
Hell,
edition
No, I'm
against
talking,
Mike?
but it was a whole bunch of
Right.
other.
Right, I think it's Mike.
There's a whole bunch of shit going on in the '90s. The '90s was a real like popping time. for
But
a lot of
nobody
shit.
besides Prince was competing.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I
Yeah.
was like. You knew Prince. He was iconic too.
Yeah.
So like,
I don't think Beyonce there though, because she's
That's-
not worldwide. Prince, Michael Jackson, literally niggas used to cry.
yes.
Michael Jackson
They
used to
would
touch somebody's
cry,
hand,
no
they would
matter
cry
what.
and
Beyonce
rape.
concert.
And
Right,
pass
no.
out. They literally passed.
They had
concerts
tents.
at him.
They had tents
They
at Michael
passed
Jackson concert
out.
just for people to
Yeah,
pass out.
just to pass out.
Oh, wow.
They had
Like,
medical tents just because people
Just
was like,
because people go and pass out at his concert.
But
like,
are we saying that people don't pass out at Beyonce?
no, we saying like they are passing out, but literally they had tents specifically for
yeah,
the fall
like
out
it was
when
like they
pass out.
already
Maybe
anticipated
the
people
venues
passing
just
out.
don't care as much now. They're just like, all right, if you pass out, somebody-
Beyonce has to sit down
Who
and
the fuck
talk.
passing up at Beyonce concert?
She
though?
probably would have to literally touch somebody for them to pass out. Mike would just sing in that direction.
Yes, he would just look at you.
grown men.
Grown men
Grown
and women.
men.
Beyonce don't have grown women, grown men and women. She has gay men and women.
Yeah.
You have some heterosexual men
Yeah.
that love Beyonce. I love Beyonce, but like
Michael Jackson
I'm
had
not
straight
saying-
men,
grown
straight,
ass men,
straight grown men passing out.
sick niggas, grown men, move sliding across the floor.
We need to
Everything.
take a time out because now we need to take this mid shot.
I'm not doing it.
Come on, Leela. We can split it.
I had to eat that bread. I'm not doing it.
You can split it.
I'm not splitting shit.
But,
She was drinking wine all
you see
day.
that? But
We can take half shots.
I can.
All right,
see,
I'm taking half shot, y'all.
Yeah, I can see why some people would be mentioning Beyonce in that same.
I can see,
Right.
but it's.
But I don't agree with it.
Oh.
But I can see where it's coming from.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Mike is probably like a 12. Beyonce is probably like an 8.
No, I'd give Mike a 12 and Beyonce a 10.
Yeah.
Because I don't think
Mike broke through. Beyonce, I mean, she did make her breakthroughs, but
Beyonce don't have no competition. That's why I keep on trying to tell you. There's no woman out here that's really full out performing like Beyonce
at this
is.
point, no. But she did.
Who?
And Beyonce.
Whom?
She had not Janet Jackson. Jennifer Lopez. She was.
I guess.
Yeah,
Not
she
really.
was.
Not really, though.
But when Beyonce was coming up,
Negative.
and Jennifer Lopez, because Destiny's Child Beyonce is not Beyonce now. Like, so.
She was Destiny's Child. when she
Beyonce
was-
now is, yeah, you're right. Destiny's Child Beyonce isn't the same Beyonce is now.
That's why you can't compare her to Jennifer Lopez, because at that time, Jennifer
That was
Lopez
when,
was
yeah,
just Jennifer
it
Lopez.
was Destiny's Child.
I always
at that
wonder
point.
if Aaliyah was still alive, would she have competed with Beyonce?
No.
I don't
I don't
think
think
so.
so.
No.
I think if Aaliyah was alive right now, and I hate to say it, she would be on Love and Hip Hop.
Oh man.
Who, Aaliyah?
Mm-hmm.
She'll be like Salt and Pepper, I think, with the Salt and Pepper show. I
You
think she'll
don't
be
think
on
so?
reality
I think
TV.
so.
Or she'll be one of
I feel like Aaliyah really, when she died, she was at the most important point of her
But
career.
That's why she's so,
everybody's so beloved.
yeah.
But we didn't get to see her fizzle out. The same thing with Tupac and Biggie.
Right.
I think if they lived out their whole like career, they still be considered like the greatest. But I don't think we would still be like, oh my gosh, they're the top 5 all
I think
the time.
Tupac would have been like Snoop.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Probably.
Snoop?
No, I think Biggie probably would have been like him, more like Snoop.
Like he's still around. He's just like pop. Like what's that pop Snoop? Like
I remember you used to gangbang. You not
Right.
like that no more.
I think Tupac is too outspoken to be.
I don't think there's a possibility where Tupac would have lived long. I just
No.
don't, because he was too outspoken. He
Got
was
me.
too against the system. There was no.
Somebody was gonna kill him.
Yeah, there's no situation where
Right.
he would have survived to this point.
Got me.
Biggie is another thing, but
I think he'd have been like Ross. He would have brought like a couple chain restaurants and like settled down.
yeah,
Oh,
he
Biggie,
would've-
yeah.
Biggie would have either that, if he didn't, he would have realized he would have probably got flipped on by Diddy,
Mm-hmm.
and then he would have had like a Shine type career at the end of it.
Yeah.
So
That's the thing when people die young. We don't
it's
we
all
don't see
hype
the
fest.
like Wayne. Like if Wayne would have died at his peak, Wayne would have been the greatest rapper to ever
Yeah,
live.
probably,
But
right.
we got to see him rising to see him.
Now it's like, yeah.
So now it's just like
yeah,
now.
that last
granted,
album
Yeah.
was
Now shut the
dookie.
fuck up.
yeah,
Wayne.
it's like.
what was it?
Last
Dakota.
album was dookie. 3, 4, whatever the fuck.
Whichever one that was supposed to come out.
His
that he's been
last album,
sitting
I
on.
liked his last
That
album.
last
What
album.
number
was
are we on? What last
That
one?
shit
I said,
was-
what card are we on?
The
what
one with Mona
number?
Lisa on it.
6.
We had
Yeah,
6.
the only good songs was Mona Lisa and the song with his crackhead ex-baby mother, Nivea.
I liked it because I expected less, so I was pleasantly surprised because I thought he was going to be on some what he had been on like
he
in
got
his
like a
features.
whole 15 dreadlocks left in his head.
Yeah,
He's
just
bald
need
in the
to-
front.
Yeah, he need to let them go.
It was trash because like all his beats were like from when he was at his peak.
Yeah, but I liked it because of
Since
where I
I'm
know he
fucking
was
his
in his
life up.
career. That's the only reason why I liked it. And I was like, okay, it wasn't hard, but it was solid enough for me to be like, okay.
You need to
No.
go back to letting Birdman touch his butthole. Maybe he make better music.
All right, let's get this shot out of the way. Happy birthday, Taylor.
Come on, Lee. You know, have a little shot.
I promise you I ain't doing it.
It's only a little bit.
My
You done
stomach
poured
is
your
right now.
half, you done poured the other half of your shot
Right,
in
real
your drink.
slick,
First
like-
got,
Right.
first got the tallest shot.
I
I
got
wasn't
one.
playing when I said
I said let's take half. Leave in a
this
pump.
is a half.
Lee
You
don't even
poured
got
it 3
half.
quarters,
My stomach is not.
and then she still got to finish the. I was about to say a peach Bellini.
You had that wine. That's what's getting you.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Yeah, wine is not.
That's
good
what you
your
get for
stomach.
pre-game.
Wine will definitely
You're
upset
right.
your stomach if you drink too much of it.
I
All right.
Did that real smooth.
Happy birthday, yo.
Happy birthday, Taylor.
Happy birthday. I ain't
Well
taking no
done.
shots.
Not even at the end. That's your end shot.
Yeah, that's it.
Jesus.
The one thing about Beyonce that I do not appreciate, and I don't care who you
Frankie
He's a
talk
horse
Beverly.
right now.
she ruined that Frankie Beverly song.
Yes.
And I don't like the fact that I'm hearing it more than the Frankie Beverly version. Now, granted, I understand it's newer, but in no way at any part of that song was her version better than the original.
Then yeah.
Not at all.
And like I saw a lot of posts like if I hear the Beyonce version of the cookout, I'm making 4 plates and I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I would do the same. Like I don't disagree.
Cause like
You know they're gonna do it though, and it's gonna be the DJ that's gonna
They gonna
play
probably
the
play
old
both,
one
right.
and then mixing her version.
Now the beat,
Like-
the beat for the new one is more, I guess, modernized, but it doesn't matter.
It's
like
upbeat. It's just upbeat for the
It's
kids
not-
now.
that's not-
what it is.
no.
I just want to know who told her she can do that.
I don't know. It's probably because she felt like she could do whatever she want.
I don't care.
But
It's like I heard it like 4 or 5 times now. I keep waiting for it to grow on me. I hate it.
it's not gonna grow on you.
I hate it so much.
It was a
The only
mumble
reason, the
for
reason
her.
why it's not gonna grow, well, I mean, you got the people that's gonna like it because it's Beyonce, but the people who really
Most people who
appreciate
love Beyonce hate it.
I know a couple of
I've
people
seen
that
a
love
few people
Beyonce that love that.
All the
Yeah.
people on my timeline on Facebook that love Beyonce going, you know Beyonce.
That's because they delusional.
It's like I love Beyonce, but I hated this song. Like,
I didn't like it because like it's like why touch a classic and like at a cookout I'll be mad as shit like come on why you playing this
I
bullshit.
guess she got hyped because she knew she killed that Etta James classic, but
Now that was good. I did like her.
Well,
But
Etta
that's
James
Etta
classic.
James.
Right,
Etta James
Like,
classic.
From Cadillac Records.
We don't hear that
It's
every
a-
fucking cookout.
No.
and a
we
lot
don't.
of people don't even know
I didn't know
that
who Etta
song.
James- yeah,
That's what
I
I said.
didn't-
That's why she killed that song. Like nobody knows that song. You
Right.
can't do
So
a
when
song
I heard it, I was
that
like, okay.
every black person
That shot was
basically
horrible out
knows.
Yeah.
Every black person know this song. That's the cookout song.
That is the cookout song.
Like-
if I don't hear
Not
that song
the,
at a black
the.
cookout, I'm going to be highly upset.
Yes.
This cookout don't feel right.
Right. Like something's just not going to be right.
and that's what you gonna
You
hear.
gotta
now,
hear that, the
cookouts.
cha-cha slide.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah, the
blurred
cha-cha
lines.
slide.
I'm tired.
And
of
Cupid
Oh,
Shuffle.
no.
blurred lines is
Right.
added to the
That's how I feel
Yeah,
like
Blurred
it.
Lines
Because
is-
Blurred
Blurred
Lines is
his,
a cookout song now too.
his grandmother is like the president for one of the like posts.
Who?
My husband's grandmother.
Oh.
She's the president for one of the like posts. You know, like the,
The
oldie
post. Yeah.
clubs. with
That's what I
all
said. The
yeah.
post. When you say the post, I know
The
it's
Post,
an old
right.
person club.
So, post 19, she the president, and they play all
retired
old,
fireman or something?
all them old songs, all the cookout songs. And I said, watch they add that motherfucking Beyonce Frankie Beverly song to the roster.
And they
And
did.
sure enough, we went, and they came on, and me and my husband were just like,
Jeez, niggas. They just trying to fit in.
Yeah, it's just the hype of it all. Beyonce's version of that is trash. And the main reason why, like, the song is okay overall, but the main reason why I say the song is trash because the one part of the song
But
that you're
people
supposed to
kill it.
almost die on when you sing it, she flattered it, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, mm-mm.
But no, honestly,
Right.
I'm glad that she didn't go off on that part because it
I could've
makes me go
appreciated it.
back to the
Yeah,
old
I
song.
listened
Like,
to the Frankie Beverly
that's what
song
I'm
at
saying.
least like 50 times.
It
since
makes
came
me
out
go
with
back to
yeah,
the
she
old
fucked that
song.
up.
Yeah.
I would never,
Yeah, no.
She wasn't.
Killed
Yeah.
that.
I would never, she ain't do none of that.
No.
I'm like,
Right.
He did that stank on it.
Right.
Right.
She ain't put none of the funk on it. It's just like, no.
It just
yo.
makes me go back to the old song.
Right. I've listened to the
yeah, it
Frankie
was
Beverly.
real, it was real flat.
Yeah.
Real flat, like.
Then they got
Unless-
the dance break after that part.
Ain't nobody worried
You know
about
how
no
she
dance
got
break.
do you know the little dance.
The
shit.
original version, you don't need a dance break. You dance
You
the
already
whole song.
dancing, yeah.
You
Like,
stop,
come on,
you
you
stop at the one part of the song to hit the note and then
Yeah.
go back to dancing. You don't need a dance
You see
break.
that shit come on, you hit two-step in the old hits.
Right.
They're like, oh, that's my shit. What you know about that, young
Right.
boy? I don't
Like,
know
what you
nothing
mean?
about it.
It don't matter
Everybody
what
know
you
about
doing.
this.
It don't matter what you eating, who you talking to. You be talking to your grandmother that you ain't seen in 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
That song come on, you like, hold on, girl.
So I appreciate the song though. I appreciate her version. I'm gonna let you
It
know
made
why.
people go back and listen
Exactly.
to
Yeah.
It made people go back and listen to the original, and it made me appreciate the original
Yeah,
so
it
much
really
more.
did.
I'm like, damn.
I felt the same way
I
about
already
that,
appreciated the original.
Yeah, because
though.
it never
I
occurred
don't
to
think
me.
there was I don't think there was ever a time we didn't appreciate
Right,
it.
but it never occurred to me
Especially in the
like,
black community.
Right.
yeah, it never occurred to me like, yeah, it's really difficult to emulate this song properly.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of these songs, and I never realized, especially that breakdown part. Like,
No.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just- as soon as she got to that part, I'm like,
It's like you're
Yeah.
going to be judged if you try to do that song.
Right.
When I first heard it, I
I feel the
anticipated
same way
that part.
about that song that I felt about Nice for What? With the Lauryn Hill sample.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
like that song because of the Lauryn Hill sample. I'm like, it made me listen to the Lauryn Hill song over and over and over again. and
Because the Lauryn
appreciate
Hill
that.
song, yeah, it was, yeah.
I'm like, you did not, like, the song was okay, but why is Lauryn Hill on the sample? Like, it's a waste of all of that. But, I don't know. But, yeah, if I hear that song, like I saw in the meme, I'm just make 4 plates and dip. I ain't even worried about cookout etiquette.
I probably won't even make a plate because if they're playing that song, then they probably don't have homemade burgers.
Right.
They don't
and
see
they potato
it.
salad
They don't
probably
see
trash.
it.
They probably have raisins in their potato
That's
salad.
what Beyonce version was the unseasoned version of the original.
Right.
It's the raisin potato salad.
Right.
She tried to season it.
She tried to put a little hot
the
sauce, like.
Yeah.
She tried to
Cookout
season it
etiquette
with the
goes
beat.
out the window if
It
I
looked
hear
good,
Beyonce.
but
If I hear Beyonce's Frankie Beverly cover, it's just I just wish I could it sounds bad, but like who do you think you are?
damn, you already Beyonce that now.
Right,
I can just
exactly.
hear her like, I'm Beyonce.
Right.
But that's the problem. You could have made your whole own song and it
You
would
could
have
have made your own Beyonce song to be the next cookout song. You had to try to say, "Oh, Frankie Beverly, who? I'm Beyonce."
And this is why they are having questions comparing her against Michael Jackson.
would
Like,
never
they're like,
disrespect somebody like
Michael
that.
Jackson wouldn't do that.
Michael Jackson would just make his own classic.
For real.
I'm just gonna make a song about cooking.
Right.
Yo! Dude, hold on, wait a minute. So did y'all ever see the Michael Jackson bio
Reflect on
with
the
Flex fucking Washington as Michael
I
Jackson?
refuse to
Yes,
watch that.
yo.
I saw the commercials, but I
Oh
refuse to
my
watch it.
goodness.
That was by far the
The
funniest.
funniest,
shit. I'm
yo.
trying to get
It is
some
so funny to watch.
It's the funniest shit I've
You know, it's a
seen.
bag of ice in there. You can just get it.
It is so funny to watch.
It's still dry. It's not the same.
She just want to fish. Okay, that's cool.
Okay, fuck it.
Yeah, I refuse to watch. I'm not watching Flex Washington and Michael Jackson.
That shit was
It's
hilarious.
so funny.
I'm not.
I
doing
seen
it.
clips on YouTube.
I seen,
'cause
I
it's
seen snippets of it, but I'm just like, I'm not.
funny.
When you try to do the voice, I was just like,
This shit is so funny.
I can't roll my eyes enough.
It is funny.
oh man. Yeah.
Speaking of cookouts,
right.
what are some telltale signs that cookout is going to be trash? When y'all go. For me, it's the burgers. When I
If
see
you get
patties,
there late and nobody's there.
Yeah.
If they don't have their torchlights
That's
to get
real
rid of
whack.
fucking mosquitoes.
That's a good one.
When
too.
you
what?
definitely need the tiki
what?
torches for
The
the
tiki
keto.
torches.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like tiki. I don't like that word because of the whole Charlottesville.
Oh, yeah.
For me, it's the burgers.
Are you okay?
What the hell?
Brain freeze.
Oh.
I thought she was about to like stroke out. I was like,
It wasn't brain freeze. It's like you ever get your teeth get too cold. Like
Oh, yeah.
it was. Like, I thought it was the ice on my tooth, so I moved the ice away from my tooth, and I realized, oh, it's the liquid. What the fuck?
Oh. Yeah, I was a little nervous. I was like,
I shouldn't have drank no more of that.
For me, it's the burgers. When burgers, I like homemade burgers when it's ground beef, seasoned with the A1 sauce or whatever.
You
Most
want
people
to
just
go
get
to a smaller
Yeah,
cookout.
yeah, ain't nobody
because
going
ain't
all-
nobody, that's what I'm like, because
I don't
ain't
like big ass
nobody.
cookouts because everybody
Yeah.
get cheap. They gonna have like the steel
big
white
frozen
bread.
burgers,
Yeah.
the big
The
cheap-
burgers that's blowing before you cook them.
Yeah, I'm like, what is this?
I
Who the
hate
fuck-
it.
Who the fuck cooking blowing burgers?
You never had those burgers? They like
They just
come with
patties.
the
They not
bacon
burgers, they
between-
patties.
They
I know what
patties.
you're talking about. Yeah.
They
And
burger
they need
patties.
blonde and they biting.
They like
My
this
stomach
thin,
turn.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
cook
But
instantly.
They
so you
already
need homemade
pre-cooked this
burgers
shit,
from
this
scratch.
food.
That's the kind of burger.
You're only gonna be there with like maybe 10 people if that's the case.
No, my family's pretty big. We normally do homemade burgers.
How many though?
How
Like,
many,
did
bro?
everybody get to
Yeah,
get
how
one?
many?
Everybody get at least 2.
Oh, wow.
Damn, y'all
That's
got a lot of, that's
That's
like
a lot
ground
of
beef.
work.
Yeah, I don't even do the homemade burgers with the onions and shit. I just get the butcher's burgers. That's
Oh,
like,
it's not even homemade. With the onions and stuff. We just
I'm
like,
saying, I eat the
it's
butcher's
the ground
burgers.
beef with the
Butcher's
seasoning,
burgers.
like the A1 sauce or whatever the bitches be using that they won't tell me.
the burgers came in a box. I am
That's the best time for me. And white bread.
yes, instead of buns.
Yeah, but white bread is the standard. Oh, you mean just regular bread?
Yeah, regular white bread.
Oh no, it's got to be buns. Like no,
Yeah.
it's not buns.
Like
Hold up, what? Regular
I've
white
never been to a
bread?
Square white bread.
I've never been to a
Oh,
cookout
no.
where they're like, here, take
Yeah.
these 2 slices of
I'm a
bread.
little
No.
cookout bougie, so I prefer potato bread because my family has
I like
told me
potato
because
bread, but a lot of
Oh, you talking about regular
Potato
potato
buns?
bread or
Potato
potato
buns, yeah,
buns?
potato
Oh, but I was
buns.
like, yeah,
like potato hot dog rolls, potato
A lot
I
of
buns.
people
tried
don't like
pretzel
potato
buns
buns.
last month. It was real stupid.
Real shit.
Yeah.
I ain't never had
I prefer the
buns.
potato because they be so soft.
Potato bread is the truth. Of
Yeah.
all
It is.
kinds.
Why did you say whisper, oh Jesus, under your breath?
'Cause it's-
I
Have
love
you
potato bread.
ever had a potato bread with a perfect burger cooked
Yes.
Yeah.
with cheese?
Yeah.
Anything,
I try to get away from
everything
cheese
is
now,
made
but
better
yeah.
by potato bread.
Potato bread.
PB and J.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow.
What else?
For me, and the music.
If I can't hear the music as I'm walking up, I mean, if I'm late, then I guess I understand. If I can't hear the
What's
music,
late
as
though?
like the sun is starting to go down.
Even then, no, cause like if it's summertime, the sun not going down till like 9 o'clock.
Right.
I mean, if I could be that late. So.
Or here's a good one. If most of the fucking people from the cookout is in the house and there's no AC on.
Oh yeah, that's not.
That's a
cookout
trip.
at that
Oh
point.
no.
That's a cook-in.
Right.
That's terrible.
Cause niggas gonna be cooking in that
Right.
house.
Yeah.
Well, at that point, only the people who you really know is there. At that point,
Who's
Or
gonna sit in a hot ass house? Like,
true.
or you show up early to a cookout that's really a motherfucking potluck.
oh yeah.
And they expecting everybody to bring a dish.
Yeah.
Didn't let nobody know this.
Oh, okay, I was about to say if they let you know.
I don't
then
like
you
those
know.
That's
type
not a
of
cookout.
cookouts.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I was saying, I don't
some
like
cookouts
those
people bring
cookouts.
stuff that's because that's family member special. Like some people really good at
Yeah.
potato
Yeah.
salad. Like we want that aunt to make potato salad. We want
Right.
that aunt to
Yeah.
make the beans. We want that aunt
Yeah.
to blah blah
He's
blah.
like, I showed up to a cookout. Well,
Was it a barbecue or a cookout?
It was a cookout. I don't know what the difference
Because
is.
it's a difference between barbecues and cookouts.
If
We
it's-
have cookouts.
Barbecues are like white people, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
barbecue.
I got invited to somebody's shit.
They say barbecue specifically. I think we're the only people that say cookout. Like, hey,
Yeah.
we're having a cookout. Like, oh yeah, you have a cookout.
This bitch, she asked me to stop and get some buns and some hot dogs and burgers. And I show up, ain't nothing on the grill.
I hate
I
going
don't
to
like that
cookouts
either.
like
If I
that.
show
Oh
up,
my god.
If I show up on time or in a reasonable time, and y'all
yeah,
not
and they
started
still
yet,
ain't cooked. Ah,
like
you
not
say, yo.
nothing is ready. Like it's like, come on, yo.
You
What y'all been doing this
you
one
know,
time?
all the food that was there was the hot dogs and burgers and shit that I bought.
Brr.
Burr.
Wow.
Ain't nobody else show up that was supposed to show up. It was just like 9 motherfuckers and 1 bottle that I bought. And I was like, you know what? Look at the time.
They
That's
set
not even
you up.
cookout at that
Right.
point. That's a bluff.
Right.
Hey, fuck type of trap house bullshit. is that?
I wouldn't even call that a cookout.
I don't
That
know. 'Cause
wasn't a
sometimes-
cookout. That was just a
sometimes you have
get-together.
situations like that. Because like I done had gatherings where I didn't expect nobody to come, and then hella people turn up. I'm
Right.
like, fuck.
Right.
I didn't know that many people like me enough to show up. So,
Right.
like, I think I had a New Year's party like that. Like I didn't
I had a
expect
birthday
nobody
party
to
that was
come.
like that. I think it was my 19th because I was in the hospital for my 18th. I think it was my 19th, and I invited other people out. Matter of fact, the one, yeah,
the one where Shorty fell on my nuts.
But I was mad. I was mad though because like I told everybody it started at like 9 or something like that. I forgot what it was, and nobody showed up until like 10:30. But when 10:30 showed up, everybody showed up, and like
Waves.
from 9 to like 10:30, I'm like, man, all these fuckers, man, like.
Nobody like me.
Right, I was mad. I'm like, man, I invited all these people. Nobody showed up. Nobody told me they couldn't make it. Nothing. It's just nothing. And then at 10:30, it was like you would have thought a bus dropped off everybody, and everybody showed up at the
That
same
was
time.
pretty litty for real.
Yeah,
To the unfortunate situation.
that joint was crazy. I still don't understand how that. I mean, I know how it happened, but I don't.
Fat bitch.
Damn.
No, because her big ass knew she shouldn't have sat on that table. It was 2 skinny people on that table, and that table was kind of, small.
She still holding the crutch up.
I am, because, like, she embarrassed me. Because, like,
I think he left after that.
I did. Because niggas like, oh, why you going to leave after that? I was like, my pants are wet. My nuts hurt. I'm ready to go.
My nuts hurt.
Because, like, the shorty trajectory just was like, the table collapsed. So we all fell. And somehow my legs opened, and then she, like, landed right, butt, everything, boom, ah! So it just floor, nuts, butt. Bah! And I've never been that strong in my life. Ooh.
Get the power of the ancestors.
She was on her butt, then on her feet into the other.
Right.
Niggas like, damn.
And I was so furred. By the time I turned around and saw what happened, Prentice was already mad. Like, he was mad. I'm just like...
Hot. I think that's when I was starting my dreads, too, so I already had the Adidas dreads going on. So I was like, right, exactly. Like my spot hot. I got the Adidas dreads, I'm trying to cover them up. My balls hurt. I was embarrassed.
Hey, yo.
I was embarrassed. The niggas was laughing at me when I was like, I'm ready to go. They was like, ah, you ready to go? I couldn't do nothing. I was just like,
That's when you just show everybody you serious and just
I'm
go
gonna kill
upstairs
all
and
of
leave.
y'all. I was hot. And somehow the fat bitch didn't fall. So I'm like looking at her like, lucky you.
I don't even remember who it was. That's the funny thing.
I don't even. I just know she was bigger than most. I thought her dad was nice.
Yeah.
They had chips, pretzels. The music
yeah,
was cool.
chips.
Another trash sign, no desserts. If your cookout don't have no desserts, I'm like,
Or not.
What kind of desserts do y'all like at cookouts?
I don't even care.
I don't care as long as there has to be something.
Right. I
Alternatives.
probably won't even eat it, but if I don't see any, I'm like, well, what are you doing?
You don't have a grandmother? You don't have an
I'm
aunt?
sitting here trying to pinpoint a dessert because I go to cookouts and I don't think I've
I never get dessert, but if I don't see it.
that's what I'm saying. I don't get dessert, so I don't really remember what dessert. I know it'd be desserts there, but I
It's
don't
usually
get
like
it.
store
Banana
bought.
pudding. Banana pudding.
Right. Banana
Banana
pudding.
pudding's a staple.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
rice
banana
pudding.
I feel like banana pudding is like
Yeah.
a plus. Like that's not.
I feel like that's a standard.
It is.
It's
That
a
and rice
necessity.
pudding. I think it is.
I feel like I've seen banana pudding more than
All
rice
the time.
pudding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
definitely.
see dirt dessert
I don't
a
look
lot.
at that as a necessity.
I used to
It's
see
just
Watergate
like, you got
salad.
it.
When I was
It's like,
younger, my cousin used to make Watergate salad all
What
the
the fuck
time.
is what?
What
That's
is
the,
that?
it's like
Ambrosia.
It's green, ain't it?
It's like
Ew.
it's
What
like
is
it
it?
got like it's like coconut and fruit and marshmallows
Yeah, I hate it, but I know what it
and
is.
cherries.
Ew.
What the fuck is that?
So ambrosia salad is basically like fruit salad with mayo.
Oh
Ew,
no.
y'all,
I had
what the
that.
fuck?
It was disgusting.
That's
Hold up,
trash.
wait a minute.
Watergate salad.
Watergate salad is
Ever
like
had it?
marshmallows is green for some reason, and
It's
like,
green with
and it's
fruit salad. It's fruit salad with marshmallows and
with green
coconut.
fruit coloring.
That's
food
only
coloring.
slightly less
I've never
No,
seen
it's
that.
actually not bad.
I don't
It's
think
not
I've
bad.
ever seen that before. So I know I
This
never.
was early 90s. So
Yeah, no, I had Watergate salad last year,
yeah, so like some people make it, some people
but then I
don't.
also had the other thing.
I know how they
One
call
of the
it
people had
ambrosia
the salad with the
salad.
mayonnaise. And I'm
Ambrosia
like,
sounds nasty.
I didn't know there was mayonnaise in there. I know what the salad you talking
mayonnaise.
about.
It's mayonnaise and fruit.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, that's a fucking
that
terrible
Very
was-
white
I
people.
took one scoop
Why the
of that,
fuck
and
would
I'm
you
like,
do that?
Why the fuck would you do that?
because they
Why the
didn't
fuck
tell
would
me
you
what
do
was
that?
in it. They was like, go ahead and taste it and tell me.
I
if
thought
you
that
like
was
it.
yogurt the whole
They just
time.
testing you.
Right.
Let's see how
Yeah.
black he is.
Right.
I mean,
I
like
tasted it. I'm
ambrosia.
like, no thanks.
Do y'all think liquor at a cookout is a must?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the group, the type of cookout you're going to.
I think it's a must because like you need liquor for the adults and you need Huggies. If it's kids there,
Oh,
expecting
Huggies definitely.
Huggies is for the kids.
Yeah.
Not the
like-
Huggies that come with the green Huggy, because that's an insult to all
They have a
children.
green huggy.
It's
Yeah,
it's
the tropical
one-
Huggies be smack, and I don't know what you
I know.
talking
No,
about.
listen, they not
It was
called
always red, blue, or
Huggies.
purple.
It's one like off-brand,
orange.
like
Oh yeah, orange.
they just called Hugs or some shit.
Okay, I know.
So
what
they
you're
throw
talking
you off because you think it's Huggies, but the bitch is called Hugs.
Mm.
And they got a green and orange flavor. And you're like, oh shit.
Oh, the orange flavor
regular-
nasty as
the-
shit.
the
So I know
original
what
got
you're
orange,
talking
you
about.
said, right?
No, does it?
I
Yeah,
think
it
so.
did.
So, but the nasty
Orange,
one, you know what I'm talking
blue,
about.
Yeah.
Green,
Red,
orange.
purple.
Yeah.
I don't like the
Orange
orange
and
Huggy.
And you see green, and you know, the green freeze pop is good. Green, normally green shit is good. So this
Super limey.
is nasty as fuck.
Most
It's
green
super
stuff is
limey.
sour.
It's nasty.
Well, not. Yeah, it is. I think Jolly Ranchers, but they are
Yeah,
slightly
sour.
sour, but they good as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it is some signs.
Potato salad.
The person who's cooking on the grill. At first, I used to age discriminate against people on grills. So, like, if your person don't look like they above 40, I don't want them cooking on the grill. But once I start having my own cookouts,
And
I'm
one
like, you know
motherfucker
what?
that's
Yeah.
burning everything on purpose because they like they hot dogs
Charred.
black.
Yeah. It is people like
I
that.
You
Stop
gotta
aging
burn it the
discriminating.
right way. No hot dogs,
Hot dogs,
not
yeah.
the fucking burger.
I don't like when
burger.
I don't like when the hot dog got that entire leathery skin on the
Oh
outside.
yeah,
That's
no.
black.
They
You
overcooking
done did
it.
it too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did it too much.
I can see if they had like one side with the black, then the other side regular, but if
Yeah.
they got the whole fucking thing like, yeah, this
Yeah.
burnt, rotate,
Fine or
burnt,
so.
rotate, burnt.
Right. Nah.
That's too much.
I like saying grill lines. I love
Yeah.
corn is a must at cookouts.
Yes, I would agree.
I went. Yeah, I like mainly my mother
And
cookouts.
crabs.
It'd be like, yeah.
I
I don't always
Crabs
see
is definitely
crabs,
a plus.
but it's a plus.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
like,
It's
I don't
definitely a
always
plus.
see.
Crab's
I
expensive.
I don't always see crabs, but yeah.
When I
that's
do,
a
There, it's
plus.
just like, oh,
Yeah.
this is special.
Yeah, like oh, that's a good
Right,
cookout.
because I've been in some
Like-
clubs where they're like, whoa, you can't get no crabs
Yeah.
you can't put in. I was like, damn, I understand.
Right.
Yeah.
I brought snow crabs to a cookout once and just ate them myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because people get stingy as
Yeah,
shit.
with crabs, if you
Yeah,
ain't
they's
put this on, they're really
expensive.
not gonna want to share with you, and I can understand.
Yeah, I feel
like,
like crab's
they're
expensive.
not cheap.
That's when
Can
they
I
like,
get
these
a
all
leg?
females.
Can I get $1 or
Right.
something?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
Because these came out of my pocket.
right, I bought these snow crabs. This is you bought snow
And
crabs?
the crab table is
Yeah.
always somewhere in the cut with the
Hell
newspaper
yeah.
on.
Right.
Like you gotta walk around a couple corners and be like, oh, they
Yeah.
got crabs. You don't,
smell
it ain't
them,
just
but
like out in the open.
That's
it's
where the
just like,
spades game
Have y'all
at.
been at like petty cookouts where they like don't give kids like steaks?
They
Yeah.
get the kids only burgers.
Yes.
When I was little, Mom
Yeah.
thought the kids couldn't get steak and stuff. We only
Oh,
get
wow.
like hot dogs and burgers. So I'm
Yeah.
seeing adults eat steak. I'm like, what's that?
And
Yeah.
don't you dare, like, cause my people, especially back then in the 90s, like they always had crabs at cookouts. Always, every cookout they had crabs. Don't you dare be a kid and ask for a crab.
You don't even know how to eat it.
Yeah, you're right, exactly. That's exactly what they would
Feed
say
it
to
to me,
you.
bitch. Like it's.
Like, you don't know how
I'm
to eat
6.
this.
That's how I mean. You look at them and eat all the good shit. Like,
Yo, adults be so rude when it comes to crabs. Like, you don't know how to crack it, you ain't getting none.
Yeah, like,
It's like,
you gonna waste my crab.
I
Like,
don't even know how to spell my name. Like, what do you want from me?
You're not even
Like,
gonna teach me, bitch. You fucking.
you just run into yourself. You talking back.
Like that's why I left fucking brown eco style of caking up on the back of your neck now, bitch.
I used to hate saying names with steaks. I see my aunts and shit with steaks. I'm like,
yeah. You be
Right.
sitting there like, oh, this is a better looking meat. You be sitting
What's
there
all I
like,
got is these burgers and these hot dogs.
Right.
I feel like they was microwave.
I don't
You
want
sit
no
there
hot
like-
dog. Well, that's all. You better eat that. Or
Right.
The famous catchphrase. You better eat this because you're not eating when you go home. Bro.
Right.
yeah.
Yo, yeah. Don't
Better
ask
eat
me
here,
for shit
'cause
when you get
I ain't
home.
cooking and we ain't getting nothing when you get in.
And they don't be lying.
And I ain't stopping nowhere.
They don't be lying because the next 2 weeks you eat cookout food.
Leftovers.
You eat the next 2-3 days you eating cookout food. Like, yeah, what's for dinner?
Yeah.
Right.
Go in the refrigerator.
No,
you see
don't let it
foil,
because it's like all the hot dogs and hamburgers run out first. It'd be like day 3. What's for
potatoes,
what's for dinner?
Potato
Potato
salad. String beans.
beans.
Yeah.
One deviled egg.
Shit, no. Deviled eggs in my family go fast.
God
y'all
help
eat
you.
deviled
God
eggs
help you.
like
Your
that?
house was the one that had the cookout and most of the leftovers is there. It's on you
Yeah.
to eat all that.
Yep.
Because they don't want to throw
Exactly.
none of that
They don't
away.
want to throw. You gotta eat that for the rest of the time it's
Right.
there.
Double eggs are must too.
Yeah.
deviled
pasta
eggs, yeah.
salad.
Yeah, Jesus.
Pasta salad.
Pasta
Oh,
salad, so
yes.
that's not a must.
I
for
love
me.
pasta. What?
You don't like it? Oh no.
What the fuck is wrong
And I
with
was
you?
like, oh no, pasta salad is good.
It
Yeah.
I
is.
don't like pasta
Especially when the
salad.
noodles
If it's,
cook
I like
just right.
seafood salad. I don't like pasta
How
salad.
the fuck
So
do I
it's
like seafood salad? I don't like
everybody
pasta
I like
salad?
the
Because
seafood
pasta salad is
salad,
like
I
without
like
the
seafood
seafood. I
salad
like
when
the
it
seafood.
don't have when it got actual crab meat in it versus that
The imitation, yeah.
Imitation shit make me
I don't
feel
like the
You talking about seafood
yeah.
salad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
I like seafood salad. I don't like pasta
You
salad.
see,
Pasta,
I love
because
pasta
pasta salad just tastes like it's missing something.
What do you mean?
Like I'm just like just pasta. And,
What we making a pasta salad in your family?
I
Right.
don't know.
What are they missing?
I don't know. I don't ask questions.
All
I
you
don't
need
get
is
nothing.
noodles, Italian dressing. Some people put
Yeah.
ranch, some people don't. Some
Ew,
cucumbers.
ranch.
I seen some
Yeah,
people
no.
put ranch and it was smack. It was still smacking, but I prefer. It with
But,
pasta.
yeah.
They
You got
diced
seafood
tomatoes,
salad, I'm all
cucumbers, and maybe some shrimp if you're feeling fancy.
and maybe some onions.
Yeah.
Shrimp
definitely.
would almost make it a seafood salad.
No.
Have y'all ever had
like
with
really little pieces.
with
Oh.
pepperonis?
No.
I had it with pepperonis.
I seen it with pepperonis.
Yeah.
See, no, all the pasta
You know-
salads I seen
you know what
was
I
just
need
all
people
of
to
that
stop
stuff
bringing
just
to the
made just
cookout?
What?
That big sweaty ass pan of spaghetti.
Yo,
spaghetti's
yes,
not a cookout
yo.
food.
No.
Spaghetti is not a cookout.
I just
food.
look at
Stop
it,
bringing
just-
spaghetti to the cookout.
Cause it's the dish that has the most left in it.
Yeah.
Every cookout
They
I go
always
to.
bring like a whole
Yeah,
meal
like-
It be
worth of-
overcooked from sitting
It's
in the
like,
thing all
yeah,
hot.
and it's like, it's still at least half of the spaghetti still left.
People like
Do you-
serving
In the
it with
pan.
a spoon.
Do y'all
and
feel the
shit.
same way about meatballs? Because I've been in cookouts where they
I'm
have
tired.
No,
meatballs.
I'm
I
fine
like
with
meatballs.
the meatballs, but to have a whole thing of
Because
spaghetti.
spaghetti is a meal in and
Yeah.
of
And
itself.
it's always overcooked. The noodles always break when you put a spoon in it. You can just
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. The meatballs be having the black spots on it because they too overcooked.
What about mac
but
and
the
cheese?
meatballs,
Mac and cheese is a plus to me for.
I think mac
cookout.
and cheese. For,
I think it's a plus too.
I think it's
Yeah.
I think it's a absolute.
Nah.
I think it's
I
a
know-
For
plus.
Thanksgiving,
I don't
mac
see
and
mac and
cheese is
cheese at the
absolute.
cookout.
Mac
But I
and
don't
cheese is
usually
cookout
see
food
mac
for
and
me.
cheese too much at a cookout.
I think it's that's why I say it's a plus because I don't see it too much either.
But if it's not there for Thanksgiving, send me home.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that
I
is
don't
like
know.
you know it's
If
gonna
that's
be
not
at
there, if at
Thanksgiving.
least one sweet potato pie not there,
Yeah.
some greens, maybe some sauerkraut, but guys, some gravy too.
Sauerkraut. I see sauerkraut at out at barbecues, cookouts too.
Yeah, they're gonna have
Sauerkraut, yeah.
And it's gotta have even though I don't use it, but I forget what it's called. It usually is like with the stuffing and the turkey.
Going for Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
dressing.
not the dressing. It's that little sauce or whatever the little purple
Cranberry
Gravy?
sauce.
cranberry sauce.
Oh, yeah.
I don't use it, but it's gotta be there. Like it's
But
Just for going
at
no
the-
for Thanksgiving.
Oh, I say I was at the
I got off
cookout.
top.
For Thanksgiving, cranberry, yeah, cranberry sauce. Or oh my gosh, my ex family made this cranberry relish. I never heard of cranberry.
What?
relish.
Relish.
Cranberry
I never
relish.
had a cranberry relish until I dated her, and my God, it was the best thing I ever had in my life. I put it on a turkey sandwich like the day after Thanksgiving, and Jesus Christ.
That's what I do.
Turkey
I don't
sandwich.
eat cranberry sauce until the day after Thanksgiving. I make a leftover sandwich with it and spread it on there like mayo. Like
Wawa's got a sandwich like that.
yeah, that's what made me start doing it.
Oh, they do that.
Yes.
That makes me want to go look now.
Yeah, cook
Wow,
out.
the truth, low key.
It is, and it's so cheap.
That's the only time I
Yes.
eat at Wawa's after Thanksgiving.
Nah, I usually
They get
get
that damn
tasty.
leftover Thanksgiving sandwich.
I get that. They got like a chicken cheesesteak there too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I had that last podcast.
It's not like it's not like Subway level shit.
No, it's better. Than
I only ever
Subway.
had they after
Really?
Thanksgiving sandwich.
I think that sandwiches are better than Subway's.
They sandwiches taste better, but you don't get as much.
All the Subway
you don't get as
sandwiches
much.
are like
Like,
fucking
it's still
Play-Doh
cheaper.
anyway.
And you-
That's because Subway bread tastes like fucking cardboard.
It's nasty.
I usually get flatbread.
It tastes like cardboard.
Yeah, I only get flatbread.
I
Yeah.
don't get flatbread because it tastes like cardboard.
See, that's like the cardboard.
I get the Italian urban cheese.
I
I
get
don't,
that
I don't be
bread.
taste, I don't be
Bread, I
trying
get.
to taste the bread. I be
Nah.
trying to taste everything inside.
Like
of it.
onions. I get a
Bread
lot
is
of
just
onions
the
on my Subway sandwich.
I get onions and
I get
banana
onions,
peppers.
too.
transportation device.
Onions,
Green
black
peppers.
olives.
But the thing is, you gotta,
Oh,
you
y'all like
gotta.
olives. Y'all fucking disgusting.
Yo, I love olives.
I don't mind olives, but I would never ask for it.
I love
Y'all put
olives.
olives in
I
pizza
eat
too?
olives
No.
out of the
Nah.
jar.
I've had it.
I like
and it didn't
green
bother
olives.
me,
Yeah,
but
that's why I eat
wouldn't-
green
I
olives
wouldn't know
out of
black
the jar.
olives out the jar. Black
Black
olives.
No,
olives are
black
fucking
olives,
gross.
no.
Black olives go on my sandwiches.
Yeah. But green olives out of the jar.
I would never request olives, but if it's there, I don't be like, ugh.
I remember my aunt became Muslim and she got me a sandwich from Subway. It was a veggie sub. It had nothing but vegetables on it.
How
I didn't
fucking
know.
dare her?
How dare she indeed? I've been into. I'm hungry as shit, mind you, cause like shit, niggas hungry. I ain't eat all day. I've been into it. Ain't no meat.
Wait, she
Maybe
could have got you turkey.
my point exactly. Chicken. I've been into it.
I wouldn't eat chicken for Subway. They chicken be real
I've been into it.
suspect.
It was nothing but vegetables. I'm like maybe I just how
Maybe you
sometimes
missed it. You missed it. It's like, yeah.
I bit it again. I'm like
When I bit it, it slid further into the sandwich.
I was looking at
Like halfway into the sandwich,
My
man.
grandma was eating like a meatball sub. Then she ordered the extra stuff for later. I was just looking at her like, "I'll show you one piece." I'm like, "Thank you, Nana. Thank you." I wanted to
Green
punch her in her
peppers and
neck.
spinach,
That's all it
tomatoes.
was. It was onions,
Yeah,
black
that's all I
olives, spinach.
No meat.
No
My
meat.
must have Subway toppings. It gotta be spinach.
Yep.
Spinach.
Yeah,
Spinach.
spinach.
Lettuce, tomatoes.
No, that's
No,
not it. I skip
mayonnaise,
the lettuce. I
tomato,
skip
yeah.
the lettuce. I get
The
spinach.
lettuce do be looking suspect sometimes.
It do. And it don't really do shit anyway. It's just
It really don't.
Don't
It's
do
just
that.
kind of like a
I just get the
garnish.
spinach. The spinach is a
crunchy
substitute.
water. Spinach, black olives, jalapenos, onions. Sometimes banana peppers, salt, pepper. What else? Yeah. That's
So
the
I put all of
must-have.
that shit on my sandwich too.
I
That's
need
the must-haves.
baby spinach,
And pepperoni.
sweet and onion sauce, onions,
Sweet
spinach.
onion, hell yeah.
Yeah, sweet onion sauce.
I usually go for the chipotle and mayo.
That's
The
just
Chipotle
mayonnaise.
is-
I don't fuck
yeah,
with
Chipotle
mayonnaise
is
at
good.
all.
I never get mayonnaise in my Subway.
I don't get mayonnaise on
I
anything.
get the light mayo.
Even now with tuna, I found out cause I love tuna fish, but I hate mayonnaise. So now I start using avocado for the substitute for
So how
mayonnaise.
is that? Like,
That's really good because avocado got a light flavor. It's not really
Once
strong.
you
Yeah.
like cut open
I don't like-
a
I don't-
nicely ripened avocado,
It's just
it's
like-
just
I don't
creamy.
like
Like,
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like mayonnaise. So I just put that in there with the tuna, and it's like mayonnaise, and it's pretty good with some
I'm gonna
onion.
try that.
I'm not
A
big
little
on avocado
cilantro.
or guacamole.
I
That's
hate
just me.
tuna, so I will never try it. But like maybe I'll try it in my chicken salad.
I would
Yeah,
try the chicken
yeah,
salad,
chicken
yeah.
salad,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not
I
big
fucking
on
hate
tuna.
mayonnaise.
Yeah.
I hate mayonnaise.
I gotta have light mayo. Sometimes you put a
Let me go
I
ahead.
almost made myself gag. Putting a
Keep these
spoonful of
shots,
mayo
right?
in your mouth, that shit would trigger my gag. I would throw up.
Taylor, you
I eat
are
butter.
absolute, like, it's your birthday, yo.
That would
So,
trigger my
Your
gag
birthday,
reflex.
I'm sorry, you don't want to.
I'm sitting here looking like,
yeah. This is your drink. This your thing. Like, you like this.
I tapped out, so
you did. Like you got
Leah-
way
oh,
more
yeah,
drink
she
than
got
a
half
lot
a whole
of us.
cup
I
left.
tapped out. I
Yeah.
shouldn't have drank wine all day today. Like my stomach gonna be in shambles when I get home.
Yeah.
Shit my life away.
That's not a birthday shot. I got more than you.
The fuck?
Why are you trying to? She gotta be alive
Oh, you
today.
gotta drive,
28. Oh yeah, that too.
We want you to see 29.
I wish I would have touched you
More.
earlier. Like, hey, get an Uber. I'll pay for it.
Right.
I was late.
You 3 shots and half a drink in.
Since I want to be bitches.
I'll take the bitch card today. I'm a whole bitch.
Now you gonna take that.
Nope.
What's wrong with you,
Is your
dumb?
drink
I gotta
gonna be
go
a shot?
somewhere.
I would say, is your drink gonna be a shot?
Yep.
Oh no,
I'll say yes.
no.
No, don't do all that.
Like, I was like,
I
oh
was gonna
no.
evenly distribute it.
Only because you got to drive.
What the fuck?
I was like, because I'm really gonna drink the rest
Want
of
me to
this
answer
drink. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I do want to. This is good. I want to drink
Yeah.
more of it.
So what would y'all give the revised version of the sweet and savory farts?
I give it the Booker T. 5 times. 5 times.
Revised, I'll give it about a 4.
Yeah, I
I
think I
like
give
a
it.
3.5.
I think I give it a 4.
My
Yeah,
eyeball.
you don't want to see me prosper. That's because I'm gonna lead.
Cause I don't like pulp in my orange juice, and it's like a lot of strawberry
I like
seeds,
pulp.
which reminds me of pulp. So it's just like
I enjoy pulp. To quit pinning on the quality of the juice. If
Yeah.
it's trash juice and like where it's like
Trash juice.
Down.
I don't know why that.
I
shit
feel like
and I feel like
for
the further I
me,
get to the bottom, the more of the seeds and stuff I'm getting. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
cream of wheat.
man,
I feel like for me, I would probably wanted this in a slushy.
Oh yeah.
yeah, that probably would have been cool.
With a straw and an umbrella.
Yeah,
That's why I want to go back
and
and find a recipe because I felt like if I did that, the ice will water down the
Yeah.
basil and all the other shit. So I was like,
I,
you know what?
maybe if you did it, like if we really had frozen strawberries, like if we started off with frozen strawberries instead of ice.
If I would have
Yeah,
got everything
probably,
yesterday
yeah.
like I intended, but like I said, I worked today, then I got caught in the video game, so I was like,
It'd be like
Shit.
that.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
so we're gonna take these shots. Fuck, I don't want to take these shots.
Well,
Well, you the one that suggested your shit.
I was joking.
what's
Y'all
Well,
take me too little.
too
You're
far
not
down.
even taking it.
Nope.
Shut up.
You in too deep.
Let me take my hat
This
off.
has been the Busy Doing Nothing podcast, where you're right in the middle of the conversation. I'm your host, Mr. Freeman. To my left, I have
House. And to my left, I have.
Prentice, aka Prinny D.
the reason for our downfall.
Damn, remember when I say my part?
BKA,
Oh.
bluffing ass nigga to my right. Like,
CKA, I'll take that whole bluffing ass title down.
Right, bluffing.
and to my left.
Taylor, aka Doc.
AKA
BK, the birthday girl.
AKA the reason why we about to be.
Third
Fucked
night.
up.
Yeah.
That sounded bad leaving the cup. I heard it. Well, somebody's vomiting today. Won't be me. Probably me.
Not me. I hope. I don't want to drink no more tonight.
Don't learn from tequila, do we?
No. Well, I always challenge myself and I always lose.
Hard head.
Go ahead, make a soft, runny
Is there any more
ass.
fries?
Like tequila has become my worst enemy
I
since the
know.
90s party, and I just
Ew.
tequila has become my worst enemy since the 90s party, and I should have expected that we was gonna have it because it was for your birthday, but I'm just like, man,
I asked in a group text.
you ain't mentioned nothing about no tequila.
I just don't
You
drink
said,
it.
I was like, I don't
you said
remember
strawberry. That's why I was
Yeah.
like, okay, he might come through with like some light, with
You
some
right.
strawberry or whatever.
It feels like, what you talking about?
I don't even drink
Right,
light
it is
like that
light.
no more.
I don't
That's
drink.
what
I
you're
can't. I
saying.
try to avoid light at all
I
costs.
prefer dark.
Yeah, me too.
I prefer Doc too.
Jack and Henny.
It's just the older you get. It's like,
I like
Yeah,
dark.
because when
just
I
don't
was
like
young,
it.
I used to always be like, yeah, I want light.
Light make you turn up, dark make you want to
Yeah.
sit the fuck
Yeah,
down.
light
Yeah.
does turn you up more, but you feel it the next day. Where dark, you can turn up, but
Dark can knock
You're
you the
most
fuck
likely
out.
gonna be
but
sitting
yeah,
down.
dark will make you really want to go to sleep.
It's mature. It's like, all right, bro, you had enough. Let's go to bed.
I got
Right.
a job and shit.
None of us had to work tomorrow, dude.
I
I
remember
do.
I used to think dark liquor was for people who like to sit.
I
in
do
a
have to work
recliner
tomorrow,
under-
but
right
it's
next
alright.
to the little lamp.
Like, I'm
and
used
read
to
the newspaper
waking
in
up
that
and going
velvet
to work.
robe.
That's how I feel when I drink dark.
Right, and something
I need
sophisticated.
some light a cigar. When I used to smoke weed, I had a pipe. I just
So like, what's that
Shake
dude
it.
from Family Guy? The old dude.
Oh, Carter.
Yeah,
I never knew his name.
I knew it, but I couldn't think of it because
Carter.
Carter Peter Smith.
Rose is dead. All right, well, y'all be safe. No ceasefires and all that other stuff. Don't nobody kill nobody. I saw an article said New York hadn't had any murders in 6 days. Or
They
6
lying.
days straight.
Really?
None they know about.
Right,
Yeah.
right, none that they know
Right.
about, but that
Right.
was what they reported, that there was no murders in New York.
I want to hear about Chicago.
Stop
See if
reporting
they
this
had made
shit.
any
Maybe they're
progress.
going for longer.
Right. I want us to try to follow suit, stop killing each other. That's not cool.
I don't think it's gonna happen now.
It's not gonna
That's
happen.
not what happened.
There's too many disparity of wealth.
If
Too
we
much.
can get one day of no murders, that
We
would
had-
probably be
When the
good.
next
had
weekend
like
we
2
gonna
days.
have? Because we had
We had 2 consecutive days?
Didn't we have like a
No.
weekend? Didn't we do a weekend this month?
We did. They
In
did do
May?
a ceasefire weekend.
Yeah.
I
They do
a
don't know.
ceasefire
But I
every
think
weekend.
somebody
It was
got
on
killed that
Mother's Day,
weekend.
wasn't it? The
Didn't
Mother's
somebody
Day
get killed that
weekend.
weekend?
There's
Yeah,
like 4 people got killed.
it was a yeah.
Right.
It's bloody.
It wasn't
Probably because they
successful.
was both trying to do something for their mother and the other person was in the way.
Precisely.